Alright, what's up guys? It's been a long time since I've done a commentary and a lot has changed since back then. I think it was a TF2 commentary I did, maybe Scout. It was a few weeks ago now, so I don't really remember. The game in the background is Rage, playing on the PC. Epic game, completed it a couple of days ago and found it quite annoying that after you complete it you can't go back into the story and like do free roam. You have to start the game again, so oh well. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I'm just going to talk a bit about what's been going on. So yeah, I'm at university now in Teesside, which is in Middlesbrough. It's just below Newcastle, if any of you know where that is. If you're in the UK you will know where that is, but yeah, so I'm doing a course called Games Art. So far I haven't really done a lot. It's just been like the introduction and stuff. It was a 2-week freshers week where there's events every night. You saw one of the videos I did because I went to see Chasing Status, so I saw them back in a few years ago now, and I put a video up on my old channel and I re-uploaded it to this channel, which you might have seen, and I saw them again, but it was only one of the guys, so it was like just Chase, not Status. So it was pretty good. It was a good night. That was probably the best night of the whole freshers thing. I saw Tinsy Strider, which I thought was shit. He came on for like 40 minutes. I don't even know any of his songs or anything, and then he was gone, and it was just really boring and wasn't that good. But anyway, there was other stuff, like there's a pub quiz. We didn't do very good in that, and most of the other nights were just all really the same. So we didn't go out every night because they were just playing like the same music. It was just the same thing, and on some nights there wasn't really anyone there because it was all for 2 weeks. I think if it was 1 week then it would have been awesome, but 2 weeks it kind of dragged on a bit too long. But anyway, it was fun while it lasted. Both my roommates, I'm with 2 other guys, have actually gone home for the weekend, so I'm actually all by myself, forever alone. I'm going to go back home next weekend because I'm going to see, I don't know if you've ever heard of Hospital Records. They sign like Netsky and Cameo and Crooked and Danny Bird. So yeah, I'm going to go see all them. That's on Friday, so I'm going to get the train back and see them back in Sheffield. A few of my mates are going there, so it should be pretty cool. And yeah, really looking forward to that. And then in December 1st, I'm actually seeing Skrillex. I know a lot of you dislike him, don't like his music, but I know he's like too mainstream for a lot of people, but I really do like his music. I'm not a little kid. I'm not just like, oh, Skrillex is amazing. I do listen to other dubstep music as well. I've been listening to dubstep for quite a few years now, and I'm not a newbie, if that even works. By the way, I'm sorry about the noise that is coming from the background. It's like just a constant buzzing noise. I have no idea what it is. I've had a few people comment on it a few times in some of my other commentaries, but I've no idea what's causing it. If any of you know a solution of how to get rid of it, I'm using the SteelSeries Siberia V2 to record my voice, and I used to use my Sennheiser PC350s. They might have been a better sound quality, picking up my voice better, but they're at home, so I can't really use them. And yeah, back to the uni thing. I'm doing Games Art. It's a 4-year course, so it's like 3 years, then there's 1 year if you want to go do work placement. But I'm not really sure if I'll do that or not, because if I put into work for a year at a games company, I would want to actually be doing stuff, because they probably won't trust like people to actually make stuff They were just like doing the tea and coffee and things. So I don't think a year of that would be very good, because the last work placement I had, I found extremely boring. Some of the days were good, but then because I was an IT technician, and because sometimes there wasn't something going on, then I had like a 3-hour lunch break where I couldn't really do much. But we did go-karting. I probably talked about this before, but we went go-karting, which was fun. But that's not really part of the job, so that was probably the best day when we went go-karting, because I came third. This first time go-karting, and I was third, and I'd never driven a car or anything before. I was driving against like 20 guys, and I actually did like a pit maneuver on one of them, which is pretty funny. But yeah, it's games art course. The first year, the games design, games art, and games animation. There's like them 3 courses, and I think there might be 4 courses, but I'm not sure. There's them courses that they all do pretty much the same. They do all the same modules for the first year. So I think I'll try and name most of them. There's asset creation, which is probably my favourite one, which is just like 3D modelling and texturing, and that's what I want to do. If I get into industry, I want to be like an environment artist. And then there's animation, which that's still pretty fun, but yeah, I haven't done a practical lesson on that yet. We've just done lectures. Then there's concept art, which at the moment in that we're not really doing concept art, we're doing like script writing. We've got if you ever seen any of the Pixar shorts, we're doing like a sort of thing like that. We've got to write a script to make up one of them. We don't actually get to make the actual thing, we just write a script, and then after that I think we're just actually getting into the concept art and doing things in Photoshop. And then there's like figure and perspective drawing. I actually went to the first lecture in that, and it was extremely dull. They showed us like a 50-minute video of this guy just like doing perspective, and like it looked like paint, and yeah, I found that really boring, because I did that back in GCSE, perspective drawing. So I don't. For actually the second lecture, me and a few other guys just left because we just couldn't be asked. And then there's level design, and there's something else to that. But yeah, we created, the WarioWare games, the little mini game. It's what the game's called. It's you had it on the DS when you have use the stylus, and there's loads of little mini games. It was also on the Wii, and I think I even had it on the Game Boy as well. Well, it just made like a little mini game like that. So just it takes like 5 seconds to do, but that was the first one. And the next one we're doing Lemmings. Just design a little Lemmings level. So yeah, it's a pretty good course so far. I haven't really done much. And there's like history of games as well, which we just played like old games from the 80s. That was actually yesterday. I played Lunar Lander, which I found actually pretty good. I actually got like one of nearly the top scores, like 19th or something on the leaderboard. But yeah, asset creation, that's my favourite one. So far we're just trying to get everyone up to speed, because a few people haven't used 3D software before. We're using 3ds Max, which I'm very happy about, because I've been using 3ds Max for like 2 years now. And there's a guy who's actually really good at modelling, but he's only used Maya, so he's really stuck using 3ds Max now. And for the first one we just made like a simple explosive barrel. They supplied the texture, but when we actually properly start, there's like different things we get to make in the tutorials, and then we get to pick 2 from a list. And there's like a Rambo knife, I think a Wessler pistol, or something like that, a punch bag, ammo box. So it ranges from like easy ones to hard ones. So if you want a good grade, I might do the pistol one, because that looks quite challenging to do, because I've never I've made a gun before, but not like from a drawing. I've like made up a gun. That's why I did one for TF2. I never actually put it into the game, but yeah, I've actually done the first one, so I've made the barrel, and I made a pretty cool texture for it. I'll probably just put it up on the screen now. I was quite happy with that, and yeah, I've been talking for quite a while now. I know a lot of people get bored after like 5 minutes of a commentary, but there's a lot to talk about there, and I'll actually do another commentary quite soon. So yeah, that's all I really need to talk about. Just bringing it up to what I've been doing, and so yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This was Rage. I didn't really talk about the game much, but it's an epic game. You should get it if you got any money, because it is a really good game. I have yet to try multiplayer, but so yeah, thanks guys, and I'll see you soon.